Okay, so on the homework.
Yeah, on the homework.
On to homework. I went blind like you guys did, and I picked a match that I'd never seen before. Bryan Danielson, Roderick Strong, Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor 2006. It was a longer match.
Huh. Oh no, HK's already in back here if you need me
Yeah, I'm
mode.
very interested to see what I think it was the length of the match.
HK
You like
doesn't like
short
long
things?
things. Sorry, Brundo.
That's
You're losing
okay.
them.
We both had the same idea. You
Uh,
went one way, I went the other.
oh, he gone.
He's fucking
Go.
around. All right. Go ahead, Matt. Hey, Double T.
So I don't see him.
So were you in the Ring of Honor around this time, 2005? This was first Final Battle, wasn't it?
This was first Supercard of Honor.
Supercard of Honor, that was it.
No, I was out as a wrestling fan at this point.
Oh, that's right. Tune in Wednesday for the bonus show.
This was kind of one of the first times they really started doing shows around the WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had never seen it before, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it was like a chess game. Bryan Danielson as like a heel he's such a piece of shit dickhead. Like I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of mat work, a lot of technical wrestling, interesting reversals. It picked up towards the end. The finish was kind of surprising. It didn't feel like it was 55 minutes.
Oh, it kind of did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I watched it this afternoon. I thought it flowed very well.
No, it did. It didn't really drag at any points, but yeah, it felt that 55 minutes for sure. It didn't feel like 100 minutes, and it didn't feel like 20 minutes. It was about what it felt like.
And I honestly didn't pick it because I Googled, because I really like Roddy Strong. I Googled what his best match ever was, and I found an article, and this was the number one match. So I was like, yes, I definitely want to watch this. And then I saw it was an hour, but I was already committed to it. So it was not like a fuck you guys type of deal.
Brundo, I'll throw it to you first.
Yeah. So I've recently actually watched this match. I did a watch along with the ROH boys, Will and Tom, last year.
Oh, you like the match? Ja.
And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like at this point, Danielson was one of the top wrestlers easily in the world. Roddy really, like 2005 and 6, like he came into his own. Like when he came into ROH in like 2004, he's this doughy guy that threw chops and did a shitload of backbreakers. But in like 2 years, he became one of the best wrestlers in the world and hasn't stopped. And he looks fucking fantastic. So I love this match. I didn't feel like it felt like an hour either. It really flowed really well. And those fucking chops, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, his chops were fucking for real. Holy shit.
I like the match. I wasn't head over heels for it. I wasn't gaga for it. There were a few spots that kind of took me out of things. What I did like, I liked that there wasn't a lot of flippy flyy shit in this match. When it happened, it was important to the story. It counted. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is just the perfect amount of like flying through the air, trying to hit stuff to the outside. It made sense from a storytelling standpoint. Commentary I thought was excellent up until about the last 15 minutes, where all of a sudden it became like, can Roddy overcome? And it's like, no, that's not the story you were telling. You can't change the story midstream. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like almost like Roddy's getting desperate, like running out of time, or Danielson can't put him away. It's kind of like, it didn't fit. It kind of took me out of it a bit.
Okay.
Stuff that I didn't like. There was one point where I want to say Danielson, I think, had him in some sort of like bear hug or chicken wing or something. And Roddy went to reach the ropes and Danielson kind of put his feet down to stop him from reaching. And then half a second later, just walked him into the corner anyway to fucking break the hold. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you stopping him or are you fucking with him? You know, like that kind of took me out. The other big thing that really took me out of it was when the commentators were like, oh, Lance Storm's coming out of retirement. He's going to be wrestling tomorrow, and he's wrestling the winner of this match. And right away, I'm like, who gives a fuck if Lance Storm is wrestling Roddy Strong? Nobody. Nobody.
2006 Ring of Honor fans, 100%.
No,
But
this
also,
was
like, this was all DVD release, right? This was
Yeah.
not live. You couldn't watch this live, so I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They gave it away. Like at that point, I'm like, Danielson's winning this. I'm like, he's winning this. Down the stretch, I was like, well, maybe, because it was like, this is Roddy's final chance. Maybe it was his third chance. Maybe third time's a charm. So I was getting into that. But when I heard that, I was like, fuck. So like at the end, like when Danielson wins with the fucking roll up out of the fucking submission that Roddy was trying to, that submission's kind of shitty looking, by the way. That fucking weird ass crab where he's off to the side. It's like, I get it. It's Ring of Honor. Yeah, it's Ring of Honor. They want to do something different. And Danielson was fucking all over the place doing the cattle mutilation. He kept falling over and shit. I think half the time, like he didn't mean to fall out of it, but he did. Look, overall, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty well-paced match, but there was a lot of shit that I was kind of like, eh. And look, I'm not looking for perfection. I get it. Shit happens. It is what it is. A couple of those things could have been avoided, but I enjoyed this overall. Would I ever assign a fucking hour-long match? Maybe not, but I was down for this one. Speaking of down for the count, I guess HK has no commentary.
That's okay.
I want to believe that Double T is a good guy. I think, mostly I think he's a good friend. Might get hit.
No. Come on. You gotta let him talk. HK, I apologize for Double T. Go ahead, brother.
No, I expect it from him. He assigns matches. They're gonna plan my entire day around.
You watched it while you walk through the fucking Shire.
It takes less time to bake a potato than it does to watch this match. Long fucking match. And again, I think Double T is a pretty good guy, generally. And he assigns his homework. And I fucking loved it. I loved it. So, Double T, my man, pulling through in the clutch with a match that going in, I knew I had Bryan Danielson for an hour. Knew that, and he's a guy I can watch wrestle for an hour, generally speak. You know what I mean? He generally does not disappoint me. Throughout the match, like there was very few like nitpicky things I could point to and go, well, I didn't much care for that. Right? That might have been too much. The two things that I did not like in this match, when Danielson walked away and Roddy grabbed the mic and he's like, "Come back, you motherfucker." Didn't need it. You know what I mean? Like there was no point to that in the match they were putting on. They're putting on a fucking killer match. Putting that in there doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't add any steam to what they're doing in the ring, because what they were doing in the ring was all the steam that this motherfucker needed. This was clean. This was beautiful. Loved everything about it. The one thing outside of the motherfucker spot that I didn't like, when he went up in for that top rope gut buster out of like the kind of Dean Malenko Rey Mysterio spot there, and he came down, it landed so awkwardly. It looked like he hit him right in the fucking ball bag. And Danielson didn't sell the ball bag. And I was like, you just got the Malenko gut buster off the top, but he busted your ball bag and you're not selling the ball bag? Like, you have to sell the ball bag. Even if it's a mistake, like you 100%, you sell that ball bag. You sell it. But I'll tell you this, Double T. I'll tell you this. That's a one. Can I go over? Can I go over?
Oh.
Can I go over one? Man, I had a great time watching this match. And I had a bunch of other jokes. I was going to talk about like how, I could have watched it at 2x speed and, still lost like 7 matches or anything. Like there's a ton. I had a ton of shit. But, I had a great time watching this match. I can watch shit like this over and over and over again and still be entertained. You know what? No fucking weapons, no fucking blood everywhere. They weren't flying around like a bunch of fucking spot monkeys. Oh. Things flowed together. There were submissions. There was reasons for the submissions and where they went to work, what they worked. This is fantastic, man. I thank you for this homework. Thank you for this homework.
Well, you're very well. I'm glad, because I picked it and I was like there's a sweet spot for Ring of Honor where this is like that match. Like there's a lot of those matches and that's what put Ring of Honor on the map. And I was like, man, I hope this is not because like when we 2011, like there's a Roddy Strong Eddie Edwards match where it's a lot of backbreakers and big moves and kickouts at 2, and it's like it kind of isn't a good match. But this match,
Great.
like the way they were Danielson got out of the surfboard, like the first time he tried to do it, like I've never seen that done before, and I don't think I've ever seen it done since.
Yeah,
like just like everything, like Roddy backing him into the corner with the chest, with the slaps. Sorry, Macho Man. And then Danielson trying to shoot like a double leg takedown. Like, it makes sense. How are you going to get out of the corner? Like, you're going to try and fucking. It was such a great chess match. I really, really enjoyed it.
I wish that I would have seen more straight like punches, but that's always going to be, you know, why are we throwing forearms instead of punches? You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. I don't like that. The commentators at the end did kind of bug me. Because like they've been here for 5.5 hours and nobody's going anywhere, and you can clearly see everybody's fucking leaving. You know what I mean? Like you can see people picking up chairs and like, no, they're still giving them a standing ovation. 5.5 hours later, everybody's here. They're ready for more. And you're like, no, they're fucking like you. We can see you're on. There's a screen. We can see what's happening. This isn't a radio broadcast. So, but no, overall, man, hats off, thumbs up, the whole bit. Papa Dick
enjoyed it.
Papa Dick.
Yeah, around the horn.
Definite
We got thumbs up.
Yep.
Oh, great. Yeah, and it's on YouTube. The link was in the Spotify show description. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it or you want to watch it, that's where it is. Or just throw in Danielson, Roderick Strong on Ring of Honor on YouTube, and it'll pop right up. It's a phenomenal match.
Watch it to the watch-alongs that me, Will, and Tom did, and Brett did from Brainbuster Boys.
Oh, my buddy Brett.
Yeah, Big Dick Brett.
Yeah.
We did all 3 matches overtimes as watch-alongs on the on Tom's feed. So it was good times.
Brundo, ball is in your court, I believe.
All right. So we are doing another match that I am going in, and I'm pretty sure everybody else is going in blind.
Oh, boy.
So we are going September 19th, 2014 to Arena, Mexico. CMLL 81st anniversary show, the first ever non-WWE $1 Million Gate. We will be watching Atlantis versus Ultimo Guerrero in a mask versus mask match that they built up for 5 years. Main event of the biggest CMLL show. So, I've never seen it. I've heard this match was a really good one. 2 legends, so I'm interested to see what it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah. This is either going to be really good or really bad.
50-50. I might have seen this one.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking forward to it though. Those are my people.
Yeah. I got the
I'm
link.
excited for this.
I'll send it. I'll send it after this. So.
Oh, please do. Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
I like this. This was my vision for homework. Like, I like this.
Not Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan.
I loved Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan.
Not the Braun Penny Gauntlet match.
I love the Braun Panty Gauntlet match.
That was way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I agree.
Not the
I wanted to
chocolate
hate it.
pudding match.
I love chocolate pudding matches.
I don't really care for that.
See, I picked some.
Not
good
the
stuff, too.
Buck Sumoff documentary. Go ahead, say it.
I didn't love the Buck Sumoff documentary. It was wrestling related.
Yeah, no,
It was something
it
different.
was.
In fairness, you could have watched that documentary 3 times in the length of fucking Double T's homework.
That is fair.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to take a shower afterwards, though.
Yeah, but you'd have plenty of time to do it. These
Kinda
fans
worth
are here for 5 hours. I'm like, yeah, Ring of Honor 2005. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I was at a bunch of those over the years. Yeah,
Overbooked.
they were
the
5
shit out
hours.
of
Some
their
of those
shows.
were really fucking long shows.
All right.
Okay, terrific.